Wow. What a semester it has been. It has just been such joy to be in this class, and I feel like I have learned so much just like coming from this class. Feel so challenged and just enlightened. Sounds like such a weird word that you learn in middle school, but honestly, like so enlightened and just like really, just like I discovered a lot about myself and other people. I'd say three big things that I learned. The first one is just prioritizing time, which seems so basic, but one thing I want to practice next semester is like dedicating 2 to 3 hours every Sunday and just like map out my week. I usually do that at the start of every semester, but I think my weeks are so dynamic. I want to like spend time every Sunday to just like plan what I want my week to look like and plan like where I want to spend most of my time, like what am I prioritizing that week. So that way I don't just like let life go, but like I'm actively like seeking out time with people and seeking out opportunities and then like aware of what's going on rather than just like living like casually day by day. I think another thing, another way I learned was just challenge to have deeper relationships. That's just something I've always struggled with. I always value deep relationships, but finding time for them is so difficult. A lot of the times I will spread myself thin and try and hang out with everyone rather than intentionally hanging out with specific people. And so that just prevents me from being able to be vulnerable with people or prevents me from being able to like truly share life with people because I'm just so all over the place and so invested in many different places that I'm never like truly known here, have the time to hang out with this person or to actually build a deep relationship. And so just wanting to, also plan out specific people to hang out with every single week and just like really develop those relationships and really dive into specific deep relationships with good friends. And then also, third thing was just my strengths. Um, which sounds so basic, like you can learn that anywhere, but I think just like one, taking the strength finder test, and then also just like learning a lot about strengths and like individualism and uniqueness throughout the whole semester of just like feeling a lot of freedom in knowing my own strengths and that I don't need to be good at everything, I don't need to be successful at everything, like I don't need to do it all and have it all together, but just like know my strengths and like own those and live in those well and like bring that to the table rather than feeling like I need to bring like the entire load, which is so freeing and also just like gives me so much like purpose and direction of like this is what I'm good at and like this is what brings me joy and like this is what like will benefit others. And then the quote I want to leave is just um, life is 90% what happens and 10% how you react to it. And I'm just such a firm believer of that of like I think that really relates to our class and just um, there's been so much hard stuff that has happened to each and one of us, but it's just how we react that's going to really, yeah, that's really going to affect us and like how we're able to react and like take the situation and like what we do with it and what we reflect with it. And so just like wanting to like hear other people's stories and like the attitude that I have about that is really like what makes a difference. Just thank you for such a good semester.